One of the messages I want to say to the people of Afghanistan, it's our country's pleasure and honor to be involved with the future of this country. We like stories of young girls going to school for the first time so they can realize their potential. We appreciate a free press. We are enthralled when we see an entrepreneurial class grow up where people are able to work and realize their dreams. We understand the importance of having a well-trained military dedicated to the sovereignty of the country and to the peace of the people. And we're impressed by the progress that your country's making, Mr. President. A lot of it has to do with your leadership. There was promise and progress. No question it's difficult. But if you listen to the people who are actually on the ground, working with the citizens of Afghanistan on matters such as agriculture or education or infrastructure, you will understand why I said that there is progress and promise and hope. I want to let you know that the United States is committed to the people of Afghanistan. We will stand by your side and do the hard work necessary to achieve our objective. And our objective is for you to become a thriving democracy and to deny Al-Qaeda and other extremists a safe haven or a base from which to launch their murderous attacks. Still work to be done, don't get me wrong. But progress is being made, Mr. President, and we're proud of you. Proud of the work you're doing. We talked about the need to stem the narcotics trade. I'm sure the President will comment on this. He understands that it's very important for farmers to be incented to grow crop other than poppy, and that he knows full well the United States is watching, measuring, and trying to help. But because of the actions of this government, this country is isolated, and we will continue to work to isolate it because they're not a force for good as far as we can see. They are a destabilizing influence wherever they are. Now, the President will talk to you about Afghanistan, but I would be very cautious about whether or not the Iranian influence there in Afghanistan is a positive force, and therefore it's going to be up to them to prove to us and prove to the government that they are. In terms of more say over our military, our relationship is one of cooperate and consult. Of course, our troops will respond to U.S. commanders, but our U.S. commanders and our diplomatic mission there is in a consultative relationship with the government. It's a free society. There's a democratically elected government. They've invited us in, and we'll consult with them. Our policy, as you know, has been to work our way through those who are being held in Guantanamo and send them back to the host countries, and we will do so over time with the Afghan government. Part of the issue is to make sure there's a place where the prisoners can be held. As I explained to the President, that our policy is one where we want the people to be sent home, but two, we've got to make sure their facilities are there. Facilities where these people can be housed and fed and guarded. And I made it very clear to the President that this is that we have got to work together to eradicate poppy crop. And the President, not only in this meeting but in other meetings, has been very forthcoming about the desire to eradicate poppy. Our country will stand with the free people of Afghanistan. I know there's some in your country who wonder whether or not America has got the will to do the hard work necessary to help you succeed. We have got that will. We've got a lot of challenges facing us. All of us must protect our countries, but at the same time, we all must work to make the world a more hopeful place. And so today's dinner is a chance for us to strategize together, to talk about the need to cooperate, to make sure that people have got a hopeful future. It's very important for the people in Pakistan and Afghanistan to understand that America respects religion, and we respect the right for people to worship the way they see fit. As we work for a more hopeful world, we will continue to make sure that extremists such as Osama bin Laden that wants to hurt my friend here as well as upset the democracy in Afghanistan, is brought to justice. The main thing I'm looking forward to talking about is how the United States government and the people of the United States can help these two countries provide a foundation for hope